Hi guys, Dave in Texas here, and looky what I got in front of me. I've got my new 4-force amplifier. Yeah! Anyway, when I first got turned on to this amplifier, it's by their engineer. He saw my channel and he wrote me up and says, "Hey Dave, you got to try out our new amplifier." And I said, "Okay, fine, what about your amplifier?" He goes, "Well, first of all, it won first the NAMM show." And what? Yeah, it won first in the NAMM show. I said, "What's the name of it?" 4-force. Who's it made by? Which company? Us. Us? I go, "Wait a minute, you entered the NAMM show for the very first time with a brand new amplifier and you won Best of Show? Damn, that's one hell of an amplifier you got there, buddy. Tell me about it. Quit teasing me." So he goes on to tell me that it's a studio amp. It's got 5 watts. It's got a 10-inch speaker on it. It's made of high density plastic, right, instead of wood and that crappy material they put on it. And it has simple controls on it, great big carry handle, and that basically it's one hell of an amplifier. And I said, "Man, it sounds like it." And he goes, "And it's a solid state amplifier. It sounds like a tube amp." Sounds like a what? It sounds like a tube amp. I'm not kidding you. It sounds like a tube amp. And I'm going, well, where have I heard that before, guy? I mean, a Fender tried this 5 years ago and they failed miserably. I mean, they just flopped. It's like they came up, "Hey, we got a solid state amp, sounds like a tube amp." They're all bragging, and I'm going, "Oh, I can't wait to get one," because tube amps can be really pains in the ass. And it's like, if you got one that sounds like a tube amp in solid state, damn, I'm all for that. Second week, "Well, we sort of got an amp that sounds like a tube amp." Third week, "Well, the engineers thought it would sound like a tube amp if you just kind of didn't listen real close." Damn. Anyway, the 5th week, that thing was off the market. You couldn't even come close to demoing one. It was gone, long gone. So anyway, guys, let me pull this camera back and play you some stuff here. Right? Whoopsie, wrong way. Hold on. I'll get to it. Look at this thing. Whoa. It's got a brushed metal grate on it. It's like 35-40 degrees up, and simple controls. I mean, look at those things. I'll show them close to you in a minute, okay? But it looks like a transformer. It looks like new age, everything, new school. Damn. And listen to this. Isn't that amazing? It's got the same warmth and depth to it as a tube amp's got, but this thing actually is solid state. It's like, how the hell did they do this? I mean, come on guys, where are you hiding them tubes in that there amp? Are you hiding them in the handle? Yeah, that's where they're hiding them, guys. But anyway, let me do this, guys. Let me show you my prowess with the camera. I love that word, prowess. Make sure it doesn't drop back down again. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. Hey, it worked. Now look at here. Now, what you're looking at is the simple controls of, it's what you want on a tube amp. I mean, you know what I mean, damn. Okay guys, look, it's got a input jack for the guitar. It's got a knob for the bass, a knob for the MIDI, a knob for the treble, a knob for the distortion, a knob for the master volume, right? Also has a output jack for the headphones and cab speakers, right? And that output jack came in real handy last night when I was using this. And a great big manly handle. See that brush polish thing? Look at that. Isn't that nice? I mean, look at that compared to this. Which one would you rather be toting up some stairs or carrying around with you? And this thing weighs less than 6 pounds. Damn. Alright? I mean, this thing is unbelievably well made. I mean, when the engineer designed this, he broke the mold. Unbelievable how well this thing works. And sounds, I mean, Jesus, it sounds like a tube amp. I hope I don't say it too many times in this video. Anyway, now look at this real quick. That metal grate there is for a reason, right? Let me back it up some. Look at here. Isn't that cool? I mean, that metal grate, I mean, that could stop a full beer bottle in flight, you know, in Country Western Club. I mean, wouldn't you rather have that than this? I mean, look, that's just cloth protecting that cone. And believe me, if you're playing places I played at, and you got people out there dancing like Dancing Danny, he's out there doing his cha-cha, and he comes swinging by and puts his foot, you know, through your speaker. Oh, sorry, dude, didn't mean to step on your speaker, man. And dances off, you know, it's like shit, right? Let me try to put his foot through this thing. Cripple good old Danny. Or 300-pound Aunt Selma out dancing around. Besides the Crusher speaker, you know, just step all over it. You know, it's like fall and step on it. It's a new dance step. The Aunt Selma fall and crush step. I remember those days, like, sheesh. This thing's practically indestructible, right? Right. So, some more playing. Just simple music for you to hear this amp, not to, you know, doing crazy riffs and me to show off. Don't do that, don't do that. Anyway, when I first saw it on the internet, you know, after the guy had told me all about it, let's move this back so I can get this camera a better look at it, alright? And on my way. Anyway, when I first saw it on the internet, I tried to listen to it over my internet, well, on my internet speakers, over my computer laptop speakers, and it sounded kind of like a tube amp, but I couldn't tell for sure. So I ran it through my monitor and my board and put my headphones on. Kind of the same thing, I couldn't really tell, right? So I wrote the guy back and go, dude, I can't tell if this is a tube amp, a solid state, or what it is. It's kind of in the middle the way I can hear it over this laptop, my internet connection. Sorry, you know, is there a place somewhere near I can go test this out? You know, kind of test drive it? He goes, no, sorry, dude. Believe it or not, we sold out on our entire first year's production run after the NAMM show. And I'm thinking, Jesus, guys, what did you make 5 of them? I can hear that guy now trying to talk to production. Hey, Charlie in production, we need 10,000 units tomorrow. Yow, faster, faster. Get them Keebler L's from Keebler and help us out here. We need some help. Some help in the little hands. Anyway, I'm going to switch guitars here for a second. So just lend an ear, right? country western there for you, you little kickers. Anyway, so I told the guy I can hardly hear it. He sends me a demo unit. I can't believe this guy trusts me with a demo unit. It's like, man, you'll never see this thing again. So anyway, here it comes. And get this, guys, the same old routine. The little UPS girl comes walking up my steps. She can barely look over the box. It's 8 o'clock at night, for God's sakes. And I'm like, you know, I'm all excited for all day long waiting for the thing. So it's supposed to have been at my place by daytime, not dark time, you know, damn. So I'm going to kid her when she walks up to the door. I'm telling her, you know, hey, take a coffee break or something. Anyway, she rings the bell, open it up. And I start to say something, right? And she just looks me in the face and goes, yes, I know it's late. I said, well, it's 8 o'clock. You know, what, did you take a break? She goes, you know, here. And she throws the box at me, hits me in the foot, kicks me in my knee, and goes walking off yelling, you cheap son of a bitch, if you'd pay me a tip once in a while, maybe you'd get it earlier. Oh, man. I'm kidding. She's a real cutie. Little witch. Anyway, I take it back inside, I open it up, I'm yelling at everybody, somebody get me a guitar or stat! Amazing. I mean, the tone of this thing is just killer. If you can't hear it, then you need to get some better speakers, but really what you need to do is get down to your distributor, right? Now, like I said, I got this thing late at night, and I've been up all night playing this thing, so I'm exhausted, right? It's like 5, 6 in the morning. You got the trash man out there pulling out trash from the yard. It's like, damn, I'm tired. And see, what really happened was, he comes in at 8, but Sugar Britches decides to do me a big favor and take care of her little hubby here. And I didn't get a chance to start playing till 10. Damn, it's really late, so I had to put the headphones on and play it, you know, headphones all night long. That sucked. Anyway, the thing is, if I get to playing late at night and forget to put the headphones on, next thing I know, I got the neighbors out dancing in my yard and around my freaking driveway in their slippers and in their, ugly PJs and robes. Y'all see that sight, like a dancing neighbor zombies. But the lady at the end of the street that wears that little pink nightie, baby, you can come dance on my lawn any night. Yow. What a hottie. Yeah, I sure do hope Sugar Bridges doesn't hear this. Anyway, so I'm playing this thing and I'm having a pretty good time with it, thinking, how do I get this across to you guys? And thinking, well, I don't really know. I mean, I started recording this, just stuck a microphone underneath it, said, all right, let's record. You know, and it just doesn't cut it. I just can't seem to get that sound across. See, look at here. I stuck this, well, maybe I'll pick the damn thing up. I stuck this microphone in front of it, you know, good old cardioid microphone, and still couldn't get the damn tones right. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's not possible to do that and get it over the internet, because I'm playing it back over my laptop speaker, so it's losing a lot just there. So anyway, the only thing you can do, guys, is go down to your nearest distributor and test it out. And the cool thing about this, when they sent me my demo unit, they had also sent one to each distributor they have out there, right? One at least, I'm told. They may have sent 2 or 3, but if they did, buy one. You might not get another chance. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. You know, if they sell out all production run just after the show, I mean, think about when the production runs again. You know, it's like, what do you have to do? Make 10 million of these things? But, you know, one other thing about the design of this, I can't stop talking about the design of this engineer guy. I mean, he was really keeping that simple, stupid thing going. I mean, look at this. He must have looked at a drawing board, piece of paper, You know the thing you draw on? Engineers do that. And he said, no more 4S's of amplifier design. No more 4S's. No more 4S's. S's, 4S's, 4S's. And you're asking, what are the 4S's of amp design? Well, take you a looky here. Right? Ship, soar, stack, and square. Right? Ship, store, stack, and square. That's what they are. They play at your feet. Get that? I mean, look at that. When's the last time somebody came up to your bandstand, stuck his head on the floor and said, oh, baby, you riffed me out here. Just play me away. Never. Unless they were dead drunk and fell down in front of your bandstand. So then you're thinking, well, you know, this one does point up. Sure, monitors point up. Other things point up. But this has it all in one package, all at one deal. So it's like kind of like genius to make something simple, right? But still cover all the bases that somebody else has missed forever. You get me? And this thing has a solid back, right? This handle, with it being only 6 pounds, you can hang it from the handle instead of that $160 amp stand. Boo! I've got one of those. They suck. And look, side vent holes, right? For heat and for sound, in case you decide to put up against the wall, okay? But the main thing about this is, guys, when this thing's on the floor, right? An amp really does kind of belong on the floor, because most dance halls have wood floors, they have tile floors to help transmit that sound, you know? Well, that plus to hide the vomit, the blood, and the alcohol, you know, spilled everywhere. Boy, have I played some places. Anyway, you know, that sound travels through that floorboard or those wood slats, and it comes up to your feet and gets in your spine and your groin and your brain and makes you want to boogie all night, you know. Kind of like one of those bass thumpers you hear at the drive past. You go thump, 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 thump. Oh my God, I'm tired. The reason I'm playing that is a good tube amp. You're going to hear the highs and the lows when you think, you know, when you play them. And this one does do that. It covers the highs and, well, it covers the bass and the highs and the midis real well. I mean, listen to me take this bar A all the way up. You hear that note separation? You only get that with a tube amp. Of course, this does have special voodoo magic in it. Somewhere in that handle they've hidden tubes, I think, right? Come on, guys, tell me where you hit the tubes. But the voodoo magic's all in the solid state stuff, and it's like some kind of technical crap I don't even know about. You know, it's like that's how they do it, you know? And they don't tell you everything because it's kind of, you know, it's trademarked and secret, right? So, beyond the amp, we've got a really special thing coming up on my channel. Get this, guys. I talked the president of the company, Justin, into coming and doing an interview. What a sucker. I can't wait till I get him here and grill him. Oh, man, how much money did you make on that? How much money are you going to make on the next ones? Yeah, tell me all about the money. I would get him early, but get this, guys. There was a blessed event at his house. Yeah, oh boy. Yes, with all the money he made, he went and bought his wife a new Mercedes. Now he had a baby boy, a bouncing baby boy. 19 pounds, 64 ounces. It's a bouncing baby basketball. No, the baby's fine, the mommy's fine, daddy's a nervous wreck as usual. Buddy, I've been there, I've had two, so, you know. And I could just see him trying to get out of taking care of that baby. Honey, I got to go to Texas to do an interview. Like, hell you will, you bum. Get your ass back in there and change that dirty diaper. God. How many times did I hear that? Honey, I got to go to A work site, yeah, that happens. And the harder you strum this, believe it or not, when you set the distortion on a fine setting, it'll kick in the distortion all by itself. It'll go from just plain old smooth and mellow, and then to full distortion. So it's kind of cool. Okay guys, this is my little ES339. I'm going to play this with the acoustics pickup on it. And let's hear this thing for a second. Alright? That is amazing how much better this thing sounds through this amplifier. You know what I'm saying? As compared to the solid state to sound like solid state. That's that piezo pickup through my ES339 Ultra, and it really does a much better job with this guitar than anything else ever has before. Sorry, that was close. Yeah, that's that song there, the one I wrote. Anyway, doggone this chord, I'm stepping right on it. Hurts my feet. Anyway, best way to get in touch with these guys, contact them through 4force.us, right? And find out where your nearest distributor is, because the only way you're really going to hear this thing is play it yourself at that shop, my friends. Listening to this thing through your laptop ain't going to cut it. I didn't hear it, but man, when I plugged this thing in, when I got it here, so that's like, I'm willing to say, yeah, it does sound like a tube amp. So let's play a little bit more. And that really does have some great tones to it, right? Right. Ooh, sorry guys. After I viewed this film, after I took a long nap, like 6 friggin' hours, wow. I realized I'd never played this on Distortion. You could hear the distortion part of it. It's like, damn. I'm telling you, Sugar Bridges laid a heavy one on me last night. God, I hope she didn't hear this tape ever. She'd be so mad at me. Listen to this, guys. Listen, all right? Unbelievable. I mean, you got that nice, nasty, growling, nasty metal type distortion. You know, I don't really like it that much. Well, you gotta have it when you're playing rock and roll, obviously, you know. But I really don't like distortion that much. If you've watched all my videos, you can see I don't like it that much. I don't play it because you can't really hear the guitar. But you gotta have it within your realm of music. Anyway, I'm a lot wider awake now. Oh man, was I dog tired trying to get through this. Like I said, I played this thing from like 12 o'clock to like 6, 7 in the morning, I think, because the trash man, I think that's in the video. You can hear him drive outside because the windows are open. A little sound effects for the video. Anyway. And be sure you want to contact them. It's 4force.us, and you can get in touch with one of the guys, Justin, or the engineer, or whoever's up there in sales. It's not a great big company, but I tell you what, it's going to become pretty big pretty soon, so get a chance to get one of these guys. Get one quick, because they're going to be gone again. I mean, think about it. They sold out their first full year's production run right after the NAMM show. Duh, what does that tell you? So there it is, guys, in a nutshell. You have any questions about this thing, make sure to ask them, and what I'll do, I'll save those for Justin when he comes in for the interview, okay? So, make sure to ask all the good questions. Don't ask something like, which one do you think's best, the 90s Twisted Sister or Whitesnake? You know, don't do something like that, guys. Come on. You know, those are terrible questions. Ask some good ones about the amp and what they're coming out with next. Now, the rumor is a 50-watt bass amp coming out. It's going to look a lot like this. Same technology. Cool. And maybe I can sucker him in to give me one of those demos too. Cross your fingers. Anyway, Dave in Texas, I'm out of here, and I'll play it out, and just listen as I play out.